So during the break, if they don't want to, take a complete physical break, what does one do to keep up their physical fitness?
See, when we talk about physical fitness in the literal sense, it is broken down by the variance of different sports, right? The literal demands of the variety of sports that are played. But some of the basic most components that we must try and maintain, one is your flexibility, two is the basic muscle strength, three is your basic cardiovascular conditioning, or the ability of your heart and respiratory condition to respond to either repetitive loads or sudden bursts of loads.
I see.
So these are the basic three that one should focus on. And then, like I said, when we recommend training for athletes of a certain sport, like I said, there are different demands that sport puts on to them. So the training becomes more specific.
Right. Are there activities which include all three aspects of training that you're talking about, like any one single activity which involves all of them?
If only our lives were so simple, right, Ori?
Right.
No, see, like I said, every activity that we do has or helps us build a certain fitness component. Like, for example, something that's quite largely practiced in India is walking, right?
Yeah.
So walking is definitely helping you build your cardiorespiratory capacity. It is helping you build your muscle. Again, it's all dependent on speed and how sincerely you do it, for how long you do it, etc. But these are the basic aspects that can help you build. It will help your cardiovascular capacity and endurance. It will build your muscle endurance. But does that mean that tomorrow, if I take a sabbatical and I am walking, so does that mean can I lift a 200 kilo deadlift? No. I will definitely injure my back. Right? So that is why, like I said, there's no. Sorry, yeah?
Go ahead. I'll talk about it.
No, so that is why, it's very difficult to give you one activity which could encompass it all and make your life simple.
Yeah.
I was saying I found yoga to be quite holistic during the break.
Okay.
But when I got back into training, then, my body felt a little heavy because of, I think, because there was no muscle tension or stiffness, which is required, a little bit of stiffness. So I think when I was doing the quad-specific movements, I found my body feeling very heavy. So that took a while for me to, condition my body back to doing the quad movements. But apart from that, I found yoga to be quite holistic, actually. But again, I didn't really lift weights and all of that.
Yeah. So that is what I was coming to, because that's again quite a common thing we hear in our practices. I do yoga, so I'm strong. To break down the myth, yoga, yes, it can feel like a holistic activity because depending on how many different variations of asanas you land up practicing, you involve moving different and variable parts of your body, stretching out different parts of your body, but yoga does not help you strengthen your muscles.
Exactly. It's not sports.
Yes. And the second thing is, I don't think what you really felt the heaviness was in pertainance to your muscle not having tone, Ori. Yes, there would have been lack of strength, but you also need power to play your sport, right? You need the capacity to have sudden bursts of energy to play your sport. I'm talking specific to badminton right now, right? Also, you need a lot of agility. Now, if you see yoga as a traditional form, is more about going into one position and holding. Whereas what you're doing on court is one moment you think you're going to move a certain way, but you have to suddenly cut and move the other way, and with a lot of speed, right? So, like I said, yoga cannot train you better to be a badminton player. But yes, yoga added to your whole fitness training as a mode of recovery or active recovery, yes, it will be great and beneficial.